Welcome to this new video of The Fetus in a Corner. Today I'm going to make a new tank. This time it's going to be a tank for the nation of Siena-Landian. So the tank I'm going to probably be working on today would be similar to a commander tank for the German side, but basically a mobile HQ, but with, basically a headquarter on tracks for troops in the troops in general that have to, travel a lot of distance between main base and stuff like that. So I'm going to use the Lisa engine for the start, and yes, I hope you enjoy this video. So the name will be Siena-Landian Mobile Tracked Radio Communication Tank. Like the name suggests, it's supposed to, be a mobile radio that will carry equipment and crew to operate to help out troops that are outside of actual or like too deep into, let's just say, enemy lines. Yes, I am very good at formulating sentences. No need to praise me. So, it's gonna have a transmission in the back. It's gonna be a rather wide vehicle, since it needs a lot of equipment to actually operate completely. And yes, it should also be able to be used as a troop carrier, since yes, I said so, because I'm always right. So it's gonna have a semi-movable turret, I would say, but yes. It's not supposed to basically be a tank to be used in the front lines, but rather right behind them, I would say. So, this is the monstrosity I cooked up, basically. So, about this vehicle. This vehicle was basically designed as a mobile headquarter, since it contains, like, since a common issue in that, well, basically, at that time would be communication between units and other units. So, the Siena-Landian government decided to basically hire Hungarian tank designers to basically cook up something. And well, they basically took large batteries and multiple radios and smashed them together inside a vehicle. And since they basically hired Mongolian makers, they just made just a new chassis to begin with. So the vehicle was anything but a success in the actual front, since of its rushed production and, well, looking stupid in every way possible. It was not really used as a communication tank as much as intended. It was used as a, well, transport unit for supplies or troops. What's called, this is the only, well, basically, it would be considered a prototype vehicle made that contains two, well, it contains multiple Mongolian engines, Mongolian radios smacked together, a LI Lanscavi improved adaptation system um, engine, but yes, the protection was horrendous. It was quite tall with its big antenna, and overall not used as much as intended. The gun is rather horrendous too, with only 61 millimeters of penetration. So let's see how it would perform against some vehicles of its similar time period. Let's see. Since this would have been, well, basically this would be fighting during the one of the I would say the second communist purge. So they would be probably fighting some Cadnistrian abominations. There you go. Like, hmm, like some of these artillery tanks I just made last time, or the medium Cadnistrian tank projects, since they did not really have that much equipment. So let's see, two of the Siena-Landian things against a scout truck, two artillery guns, and for good measure, a assault cannon carrier. Well, this vehicle mobility-wise is relatively horrendous. Wow, absolute magic. It cannot even go into gear 2. My god. What happened? Small technical issues. Do I really have to redesign an entire engine? There you go. Less power equals better always. Well, at least we're going 2 gears. So the gun is horrendous, like I said earlier. Um, well, basically, instead of being used as in a mobile HQ, it would be used as a troop carrier, supply carrier, logistics in general. With its relatively thin armor and horrendous gun, what is it? Yeah, it's a gun. A horrendous gun handling. It was used anything but intended, and it's rather, I should say, fast, quote unquote, fast mobility. Still moves surprisingly sluggish. So basically, it strapped a huge engine, small transmission, mediocre gun, and a commander and two radio operators into a shoebox and sent it to the front. Only a few prototypes were made, most of them basically, well, getting abandoned or repurposed. Well, it doesn't help that, like I said, horrendous everything. So I guess I hope you enjoyed this, and yes, bye.